Welcome to this fascinating journey into the unseen world of honeybees. In this video, we will explore the behavior of these incredible insects, the vital role they play in pollination, and the current threats they face. Honeybees are not only fascinating creatures, but they are also essential to our ecosystem. They pollinate plants, which in turn provide us with food, and they produce honey, which has been used for centuries for its medicinal properties. Unfortunately, honeybees are facing several threats, including habitat loss, pesticide use, and climate change. As a result, their populations have been declining at an alarming rate. But don't worry, we're not here to dwell on the negatives. Throughout this video, we'll be showcasing the incredible world of honeybees, from their intricate social structure to their impressive communication skills. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey to discover the fascinating world of honeybees. And if you want to learn more about these amazing creatures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more exciting content. Now that we have a better understanding of the anatomy of a honeybee, let's delve into their behavior. Honeybees are social creatures, living in colonies with a strict hierarchy. At the top of the hierarchy is the queen bee. She's responsible for laying eggs and maintaining the population of the colony. The queen bee is tended to by worker bees who feed her and attend to her every need. Worker bees are the backbone of the colony. They're responsible for keeping the hive clean, collecting nectar and pollen, and caring for the young bees. In addition to their many duties, they also serve as the colony's defense force. But not all bees in the colony are workers. There are also drones, male bees, whose sole purpose is to mate with the queen. They do not have stingers and are unable to collect food or care for the young. One of the most fascinating aspects of honeybee behavior is their unique communication methods. Honeybees use the waggle dance to communicate the location of nectar sources to other bees. They also use pheromones to signal danger or to attract mates. Honeybees are also remarkable navigators. They use the position of the sun to determine their location and communicate this information to other bees. They also have a built-in compass that allows them to navigate even on cloudy days. Finally, honeybees have impressive defense mechanisms. When threatened, they release a pheromone that signals danger to other bees and prompts them to attack. They also have a barbed stinger that becomes lodged in the skin of their attacker, killing the bee but also leaving behind the stinger and a venomous sac. Honeybees are truly fascinating creatures with complex behavior and communication methods. In the next part, we will explore the important role honeybees play in our ecosystem. Now that we know just how important honeybees are for our food supply, let's take a closer look at the process of pollination. It all starts with the bees collecting nectar from flowers. As they do this, they also pick up pollen on their bodies. Next, the bees transfer this pollen to other flowers as they continue to collect nectar. This transfer of pollen is crucial for fertilization and the growth of fruits and vegetables. But what happens if there aren't enough honeybees to pollinate our crops? Well, that's where things start to get a bit concerning. Without enough pollination, our food supply could be greatly impacted, leading to higher prices and even shortages. Not only that, but the decline of honeybees can also have a negative impact on the environment. Plants that rely on honeybees for pollination may not be able to reproduce, leading to a decline in their population. So it's important that we take steps to protect and preserve honeybee populations. From planting pollinator-friendly plants to reducing pesticide use, there are things we can all do to help ensure the continued pollination of our crops and the health of our environment. As we've learned so far, honeybees play a crucial role in our ecosystem. But sadly, they're facing a number of threats that are putting their populations in danger. One of the biggest threats is habitat loss. With urbanization and industrial agriculture, honeybees are losing their natural habitats and food sources. And without proper nutrition, they become more susceptible to disease. Another major threat is pesticide exposure. While pesticides are meant to protect crops, they can also harm beneficial insects like honeybees. These chemicals can weaken their immune systems, making them more vulnerable to disease and parasites. And in some cases, pesticides can even kill honeybees outright. All of these threats have had a significant impact on honeybee populations. In fact, in recent years, honeybee colonies have been declining at an alarming rate. And this decline doesn't just affect honeybees. As pollinators, honeybees are essential to many of the foods we eat. Without them, we could see a significant decrease in crop yields and food production. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are efforts underway to protect honeybees and their habitats. One important step is creating pollinator-friendly habitats. This means planting flowers and plants that provide food and shelter for honeybees and other pollinators. And reducing pesticide use is also crucial in protecting these important insects. Overall, it's clear that honeybees are facing some serious threats. But by taking steps to protect them, we can help ensure that they continue to play their vital role in our ecosystem. Now that we've explored the fascinating world of honeybees, let's take a moment to recap some of the main points we've covered. First, we learned about the incredible behavior of honeybees and how they work together to create their hives and produce honey. Next, we delved into the process of pollination and how honeybees play a crucial role in this process, helping to fertilize plants and ensure the growth of our food sources. Finally, we discussed the various threats that honeybees face, from habitat loss to pesticide use, and the importance of taking action to protect these amazing creatures. But it's not all doom and gloom. Honeybees are incredibly resilient, and there are things we can all do to help support their populations. From planting pollinator-friendly flowers to reducing our use of harmful pesticides, every little bit counts. And now, for a little lighthearted moment to end our video on a fun note, check out this hilarious blooper of one of our bee actors getting a little too excited about their role. Insert blooper or outtake here. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of honeybees. Remember, these tiny creatures have a big impact on our world, and it's up to all of us to protect them. See you next time.